Hey everybody, welcome back to CRIBS, Subnautica Below Zero Edition, Episode 6. So how's everybody doing? So we are here in the Twisty Bridges zone. And I have a lot to show you today. A lot to show you. So, this is a really cool zone, and I really wanted to build here. So, I did. But I couldn't decide if I wanted to build, above, in the middle, below the Twisty Bridges or the Twisty Bridges Deep. So what I decided to do is build above, in the middle, and below the Twisty Bridges. But for today, I'm just going to show you the middle and above. So this is basically the halfway point between the upper part of the base, and which is like one separate base, and then I did build all the way down to the Twisty Bridges Deep, and that's its own base there too, but it is a one complete connection. So even though it's one complete connection, two separate bases. So anyway, come through here and obviously go up here to get to the top portion, but I just want to show you this midway point first. There's not much here, just a small little mid base, but it's in a really cool spot. I just really love this zone, the Twisty Bridges zone. So I built a storage chamber, a storage room, and you come through here and you have just your basic, crafting, charging room. It's just the basics, and you can also get out. I did build a dome top there just because it's pretty cool. But here, let me show you the views. So obviously, you guys have probably seen the Twisty Bridges. It's just a really cool zone, especially at night. And yeah, so I built a little entrance here so you can get out and collect all the different materials and do what you need to do. So if you go this way, as you can see, it says TB Deep, Twisty Bridges Deep base, so it goes all the way down. It is pretty topsy-twisty-turvy because it was very hard to make this connection. It was a huge project and a huge challenge, but I'll be showing you that whole tour in the next video, you guys. Twisty Bridges Deep will be the next episode, episode 7. Then I have 3 more bases to make for you guys. So we're getting kind of close to the end. Now, just to let you know, if you guys haven't seen all my previous videos, I do have a link down in the description, a playlist for the regular original series Subnautica and for the Below Zero. So just letting you know, I'll always include the links. So going up the first way, we have, just another lookout. I really like adding these observatories just to give all the different views. Like, I mean, look at this. This is so cool. And here you can see the lower portion of the base there, or the mid, and then you can see the upper portion. And then again, I built a observatory on this side as well, just because I really like the observatories. So let's keep going up, and here we are at the main chunk. Now here is our main observatory. This is like one of the best views in the game. Well, I mean, there's lots of good views, but one of the best views in the Twisty Bridges area, at least, where we built by this humongous loop there. And here's our base, the upper portion, Twisty Bridges portion. So welcome to my underwater crib. Well, also partly above water. So first room here is the crafting room for the upper portion of this base. Well, I say upper, but I mean this is its own base up here, and then the lower base is its own base. Charging stations, crafting, decent amount of lockers, and I'll show you the moon pool and stuff area first. I love flowers. I love the, doing the outdoor garden, all the plants. So again, it's nothing too extravagant in here, just the regular basic moon pool. I did put lockers in here though, so I could just dump and run and keep farming. And then as you can see, command center, and then straight through is the scanner. Now there is a ton of stuff to scan for. Like if you build here in your own game in the Twisty Bridges, there will be stuff everywhere, especially if you maximize the range. There's so much stuff, like it's unbelievable amount of resources around. So I highly recommend putting... I'm like stuck. What's going on? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Anyway, sorry about that, everybody. Technical difficulties. So I was stuck for like an invisible wall or something was keeping me from moving. So anyway, I was saying is I recommend putting a scanner room in this area because there's so much resources in the surrounding areas. So here's just like another cool view of my base. Like, I like doing the different levels. Obviously, this base is not very symmetrical at all, but I like doing different levels, different connections, all the different plants as well. So come back through, up, and as you can hear, this is our reactor room. Basic, you know, have a desk here to monitor the levels. Also some really cool views here. So continue onward. Straight through here is the aquarium. And I love doing this room pretty much in every single base from now on. I do these rooms just because I really love the aquarium. I love collecting them and finding them and adding them to my collection. It's just cool. And then adding all these tanks just makes it look really cool, really relaxing watching all the different fish. So we'll come up this tower here and we have the greenhouse, food room. All the different food, all in one room, lots of decoration. Yeah, just lovely views. I pretty much have been doing the same sort of like layout in all my rooms. Well, greenhouse, like, you know, the same 4 beds, you know, all the planters and things like that. I just like the setup. It's a nice setup. So click to the top floor here and we have the mess hall. You know, get your food, your water, your snacks, your tea, your coffee. Sit down, enjoy some awesome views. There. Just yeah, just everywhere there's a good view. There's a good view, and we're like almost right, you know, above the water. Gonna be above the water. So and as you can see, let's go back down. We'll go the proper way to the next tower, which is containment tower, and I have a surprise at the top. I'm sure you guys already know if you see my other videos, but I just have a few eggs in here. I didn't want to get too crazy, but if you come up and get it out here, you're like almost breaching the water here. I think it's actually really cool. This level is really cool because we're so close to breaching the surface. One more level, and can you guess what it is? That's right, captain's quarters, and we're above the water, which is really cool. Really like it. And this is a really cool view right here because you can see all the different layers and levels of my base. And it's always bloody storming, so can't get some good views. Well, some days. Did you just see that peeper jump far out of the water? So there we have bed, desk, music. You know, I put a shower in here. Got my own private shower, my own private sink, my own private toilet with a fish tank wall barrier. I thought that was a cool idea. Like, how cool would it be if there was like a wall as a barrier? I mean, don't really have to worry about privacy. I'm living alone. Yeah, it's just some cool views, you know, when it's not storming. And obviously, I really like putting my my room right at the top of the container. I can keep an eye on all the animals, creepy creatures. So Just go down, all the way down. I'm sure you guys have noticed by now this long connection. Like, oh, what's that? Because I do like to do lots of connections. In fact, that's like my thing at this point. I'm always doing some kind of weird connection. But come on through, all the way down. And as you can see, yes, I did build into the shallows from here. And I do consider it part of my base, even though it is pretty far away. It's about 300 meters, not too terrible, but it's really cool because along the way there's really cool views, especially at night. And yeah, it's just a smaller little section, not much there. There's just a way to get out. You have a moon pool there for resource collecting, a way to get into this base, this portion of the base. And you have some seating and nice views. So I just wanted, you know, number one, connection I could walk. I like making connections. Like, if I could, I'd have like some kind of way to do a connection to all my bases. That'd be sweet. So come through here. And guess what? Guess where we're at? At the drop pod. We're legit smack dab right by. You can even see some of my old lockers are still there, which probably still have some like stuff in them from when I very first started this game. As I said, I made it like a little viewing room. You can come sit down, enjoy the safe shallow views. And I did make a moon pool, way to get out here as well, for more views and just a way to dock and charge. If I'm like needing to farm in this area, I can, you know, dock and dump, or, you know, take a breather here, charge up. This is a really cool view right here. Like, look at that. Look at that with the rays. Oh, it's so cool. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Oh yeah. Here's, you know, more. This is a really cool view too. Because it's like a mixture, so you get a mixture of the twisty bridges, of the kelp, and the safe shallows and everything. Just really cool. You know, the safe shallows are a really cool zone. Like in this game, in the first game, it's really cool as well. But this game, I don't know, something about it just is really cool. Really cool to be in these safe shallows. I mean, for me, the first game, it has nostalgia value. So I will always love the safe shallows there, but these safe shallows are just as cool. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna go back and we're gonna take this all the way back as well, just so we can view some cool views from the outside. Oops, sorry, little peeper. So yeah, I'm pretty much in love with doing connections. Like, if I could, I would make a connection all the way to my other bases and be able to, like, how cool would that be to walk between all my bases, or at least a few of them. So already, I mean, if I built that up, which I probably should have built a safe shallows base. That seems a little boring, but if I would have built that up, it could have been, you know, a legit part of the space. As it is right now, it's just a small part of my base, but it could have been bigger. Bigger and better. Pretty much every base I make could always be bigger and better. But yeah, I think it's really cool from the outside how it looks. Like, it just looks really cool with the towers at the different levels and everything. I just really like the look of it. It's pretty neat. And I'm sure you've noticed it is a little smaller than some of my other bases. I feel like this specific base would be what I would make, like the average size I would make for, you know, my everyday, if I was just going through the game and I wasn't streaming on Twitch or wasn't making YouTube videos. I'd probably build this like on my own, completely on my own, for no reason, like not specifically to do a video. I'd make something like this, about this size, just this upper portion. But yeah, here, let me give you a 360 of it from all the different angles. And I really like the fact that it's, you know, above water here on this tower. Just makes it really cool. I like that combination of being above water and underneath the water. And this is actually a really good spot, you guys, to build, because what I built on is like, I don't know, like a little chunk. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but like, just think of it as like a little island, little underwater island, because it's a really nice spot to build. You could also build right there in that chunk right there. All right, I'll end it here. And end it by saying thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys can check out some of my other videos if you haven't already. I have links down in the description. If you like this video, or if you like some of my other bases, I would love to get any and all feedback about which one you like the best, or which one that could use some work, which one you know maybe thought was really cool. I would love any and all feedback, so I really appreciate it. And yeah, I stream every day on Twitch. Would love to chat with you live if you want to stop by. And I would love it if you guys would subscribe. I'm doing videos every day for you, and I'm looking to do some more series after I get done with Below Zero. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments section. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you have a good evening, morning, night, wherever you're at. And as always, TTFN, ta-ta for now. I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.